Hey guys, Marion the Barbarian here. We are bringing you the fourth and final video of this series comparing vegan base. My impressions, things like that. And I was lucky enough that the chief, such a great guy, he gifted me this otium, grooming department, nye base. And I do believe he sent quite a few samples out of this because you can see all the scoops, and he's a tub lathering guy. So you can tell the man has been sending a bunch of stuff out to people. So anyways, he told me this is a 45-second load. So as soon as I get to an even number here, we're going to start this load. All right, start the load. He told me 45 seconds. This brush tends to eat lather, just like the one I did last night. Like it's really not the best to load from the tub is what I've been learning. But we're going to do this 45-second load, and I'm going to look at the tips on the brush, and if I don't feel it's fully gooped up and clustered together, I'm going to hit it again. You know what I mean? Just, hit me, baby, one more time. Yeah. Alright, it's getting on there, but I want to add just a little bit. I may have flicked too much water out. I should have done that Mantic 59 squeeze, Sounds like a dance move, right? Mantic 59 squeeze. Alright, I'm loading way longer than 45 seconds here. I just don't feel like that's a good enough load, guys. I want a heavier load. And just add a little bit of water so I can pick it up a little bit easier. Just want these tips to really be completely covered with soap. I want to give this the best chance I can. Oh, by the way, you know why I'm using the Frank shaving? Because it's basic bitch week, guys, and I'm using an $8 an ounce soap. And so I'm using my Frank shaving, which cost me like less than $10 shipped, or somewhere around $10 shipped. So it's like, ah! Anyways, let's wet the face. Enough silliness. All right. Take my proto lather. Proto. Cousin of Frodo. All right. This is a great smell. Don't get me lying on scent notes, but it is a nice smell. I'd say it's kind of green and woodsy, but bright at the same time. Like vetiver a little, but like I said, it's still kind of bright. I don't know. It's hard for me to explain, but it is a nice scent. Oh man, face lathering with the goatee. All right. We can use the jack technique. Let's see if I can do this. And as he said, you can see your lathering, nothing's happening, so you got to add more water. So you just I think another cut above tribute that Jack did with Chris Maiden, or did for Chris Maiden. It's funny. He's like, you wonder why your lather's always a little dry. It's because you load for like an hour, and then you only build a lather for like 5 minutes. Which made me laugh. So we're going to do the 2-pass shave today. All right. See how it did. And by the way, guys, this Frank shaving brush, the only reason I switched it out to be the other Badger is because wow, that's slick trying to take that off my neck. That is some slickness, guys. But you'll see, I'm not building the best lather with this. I would say it's the same knot as the Spiffo, but I think it actually does eat lather a little bit more than the Spiffo knot. And the Spiffo is a high mountain white. I don't remember what this was classified as. I don't think it really frickin' mattered. Yeah, I didn't recycle that jack. I just washed it back down the drain. It's a waste, wasn't it, guys? All right, so we're gonna go. Okay. Ooh, damn. Fucked up that line. No, I did. Won't be too bad, though. Because when I pulled away, I did nick the line area, but it wasn't a close shave. So we'll see what I have to do to make it look right, but it should be good. This is a nice soap, guys. I'll tell you how I feel about it as it goes along, because we're going to do this post. Feel and slickness. Now, it could be my Badger brush. We'll see. I'll probably come back to it at some point because I do like the smell of this. I'll just load a little bit more out of this tub. And this is really actually hydrated right now, but I don't feel like it's a high structure, high density. Higher density than Caties Bubbles. And I'm sorry to be talking to you guys about bases because it's not a guy I generally am, but we're discussing my thoughts and differences on the things. And I brought myself into it when I was messing with Chief and said that CK6 was the best, in my opinion. So, I do think this is a little denser. Maybe not as high a structure as Caties Bubbles, but the difference is I'm doing this as a face lather instead of a bowl lather. So it's really hard to make those comparisons in that regards. I have face lathered and bowl lathered PAA. PAA is a very high density, high structure lather in my opinion. Or at least that's what I get out of it when I build my lather. Very easy to work with. Caties Bubbles was low density, high structure, but kind of airy at the same time. You know, and some people have commented that's a Caties Bubbles thing. That wasn't me. So we'll see how that goes. Ariana Evans felt like a medium density with about a medium structure. And honestly, I want to say Southern Witchcrafts was like a medium density, was a high density medium structure. So, sorry, trying to get the terminology right. And when I say high structure, I mean high peaks, like closest to the grandpa beard you can get with ease. Not a lot of work. Big, luxurious, thick lather. When I talk about density, I talk about thickness, of how it feels and looks, and how it looks like, you know, dense like it comes out of a Barbasol can. Does that make sense? And if I was ever going to compare something, any of these soaps, on wanting to get that Barbasol look and density and feel from the can. Like, much better face feel, much better product. But like, you know how it's all poofy and dense? If you want to get that out of a vegan soap, you're going to get that out of PA CK6. Now, I don't think it's fair that I'm putting Ariana's shaving butter in the mix. So we're going to do this like I do with CK6. Only one I didn't do this with was Caties Bubbles. We're just going to wipe it down and see how my face feels in general. Now, I don't like grading things. It's really not a fun thing to do because everybody has preferences. So this is going to be a grade, in my opinion. I am not Rudd. Okay? Sorry, trying to just see how it feels directly afterwards before the rinse. So, now that I've said this, out of all of them, the one that performs probably most like a tallow is Southern Witchcrafts. Slickness-wise, I think everything was pretty much top-notch and about the same. Southern Witchcrafts and Otium might have been a little bit slicker than everything else. Caties Bubbles is coming in at number 4 for me. Just wasn't impressed with the lather. I want a denser lather. That's just me, but it was a very good soap. Number 1 for me is PA CK6. Like, even the way I'm feeling this, it's nice and it's a good immediate post. But it's right there with Southern Witchcrafts, and at price point, I'm buying Southern Witchcrafts. Which, Chief, by the way, that's not a dig. This is a very nice soap, and I greatly appreciate it, and I greatly appreciate the scent. So, I truly enjoy the scent. This is a very good soap, but it's just a skosh underneath Southern Witchcrafts, and I really feel Southern Witchcraft and PAA were the best. But honestly, you couldn't go wrong with PAA, CK6, this Otium, which is very high dollar, but you couldn't go wrong with it. And Ariana Evans shea butter. And for the price point of all of this, Otium, if you don't want to spend a lot of money, don't get the grooming department. Not saying that there's anything wrong with it, just saying it's a very expensive soap. I think you would be better off going, so what have I done? Have I done 5? Let's see. So I've done grooming department, Ariana and Evans. Wait, grooming department. Sorry guys, I'm tired. Grooming department, Ariana and Evans, Caties Bubbles, Southern Witchcraft, CK6. So I've got 5. I will put Otium, grooming department, just a little bit above Ariana and Evans. Ariana and Evans is leaps and bounds above Caties Bubbles. So, but as I was saying, price point wise, go for Southern Witchcrafts. PA CK6. It is $25, but you're getting 5 ounces instead of 4, so it's $24.99. You're pretty much paying $4.99 an ounce. You know, a little CDB information right there for you. So, you know, that's not a bad price. And if you don't want to pay $25, even if it's a 5-ounce soap and that's just too much for you, do Southern Witchcrafts. Become a member of the Shaving Shop Club and go get your hands on some Ariana and Evans shaving butter. Like, very good options, and these are all things under the price point of $20. Oh yeah, this brush is gonna take forever. So I bought this brush, guys. It was on eBay, and you could bid on it or whatever. And like I said, I don't know, maybe it was like 12 or something dollars, but I went in with the minimum bid, and I'm like, hey, I just want to try out this high density knot, get one kind of on the cheap, you know, see what it's all about. I saw it, and it came straight from China, Frank Shaving or whatever. And if you look, the label had a scratch like right there where they did the inlay. Not inlay, but sticker or whatever you want to call it. And then down here, the molding is a little messed up. But I did like the colors. And for the price point, this is really good. So here's my basic bitch brush to kind of stay on board with basic bitch week. It's not value slickness, but we'll say it's basic bitch. So, not a big fan of this scent, but we're still going to stay in the theme of basic bitch. I know the stallion likes this scent. I'm not a big fan. Sorry, wiping it down. Some shaving cream got on it. It's one of the things I do keep on. In my opinion, Bay Rum is not a summer scent. I know it should be. Sorry, just feeling. It's a very nice immediate post. Not there with CK6. Southern Witchcrafts has a better immediate post for me. So anyways, this stuff is a little medicinal in smelling to me. PAA Douglas has a much nicer Bay Rum in my opinion. If this was the only Bay Rum I ever smelled, I'd probably be turned off to Bay Rum. That was a good burn, guys. I actually enjoyed it. Just minimal, but it was nice. It smells alcohol-y, medicinal, and my wife and I feel like it smells like a winter seasonal Christmas scent, like fruitcake or something, spiced cake. So, anyways, guys, we're going to rank this for, in my opinion, impressions, performance. And the sad thing is, only 2 of these I've used twice. And they are my top 2, which is PAA CK6, Southern Witchcrafts vegan bases is very nice. It falls just, I mean, that at that point is really a preference. And there are things about CK6, immediate post, and things like that that I just prefer over Southern Witchcrafts, but it is really nice. Grooming departments, Nye base, very nice. It's right there with Southern. Like I said, you don't get the high structure as high of a density, but it is a medium density. I feel like CK6 hits high density, high structure. Medium-ish to high density with Southern Witchcrafts with about a medium density. Ariana and Evans, I feel like you're getting a medium to high density. I mean, medium to high structure with sorry guys, I'm trying to keep track, make sure I don't misspeak. Medium to high structure with a good high density, in my opinion. Caties Bubbles was a high structures in the fact that I was getting peaks and stuff, but it was very, very low density, very airy, in my opinion. All was great slickness. The otium slickness was very nice as well. But I think that's where we're putting it. Did I forget somebody that I didn't name off? I keep forgetting one. I know I do. Grooming department. Ariana and Evans. Southern Witchcraft. PAA. Caties Bubbles. I think I listed them all. Okay. Till next time, guys. I think we're busting out straight razor this next time. And I'm going to have to do some more basic bitch. One more day to be part of that value slickness week, guys. So stay safe. Keep your mask on out in public, guys. It's for everybody's benefit. See you next time.